the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
For Yamo Akwaba. Alarm blows. Alarm a blow. Now, NDC supporters be over 500 illegally transport or travels outside to UK in the pretense of unity games also between Ghana, Nigeria, Chad, and Jamaica. Now, for Vincent Eko Asefua, a old Tafo MP. Anopa yoko PM ewo UTV na eho na wadi kan post on a Twitter page say it has come to his attention say over 500 NDC supporters be eyade a Okudzeto ene enkrofo bi omukeka ho ehyehyase facilitate the visas free visas momo ma travel outside to UK na honorable Vincent Afesufua say he's bringing more details and he's going to break that silence in this country. Now, yonko tieno abra oko PS wo UTV na ode emunsem etutuya.
My attention that over 500 NDC supporters have been sent to VFS for UK visa under the pretense of attending the unity match involving Ghana, Nigeria, Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago, with alleged facilitation from the Ministry of Sports and Recreation. Honorable.
Mayor, ranking for youth and sports in Parliament. Ranking for that committee.
Okay.
No information or any communication whatsoever to the committee. With respect to Sadio Mukwe. Number one. Number two, per deep throat source of information that I had about 2 days ago, clearly shows the NDC, through some actors around the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and some actors, more NDC will be in other positions, were leading the charge of sending NDC apparatchiks. The number of people they call VFS, a BJG Musika.
These are facts and I'm going
to make a per deep throat source. Come to be Facebook war. If I'm called anywhere, I will come and prove it.
Okay.
What do I say? Yajijo Musika say the more. Because say Oko your friend say VFS is here. So Utria 6 months visa fee just about £125. £125, so the bag is about 2,000. Well, that's how much that agent now know the job.
Why do you want more than 2,000?
I'm just saying, go and ask them how much they were charged.
No,
people made it like a business.
I want to be sure. Say
people made it like a business. Okay. To send to the point that
500
to the point that to the point that even the commissioner, British High Commissioner, okay, I'm told had to issue a statement. Said the next batch nobody they are not going to get the visas. And this is how much visa need be dada. Maybe how much you must and the match no more.
Agents na why.
I mean, more fun to just is here at the right time. You hear me out of it.
Okay, talking about past administration and the current now, no, you see this to be, say, I mean, I don't know whether to use the word illegal act, and yes, sir, because here you will be a sickness and go through the due process. I scarce any penny etiano, and these people, no, were they meant to go
Ghana,
in the first place?
Ghana will be called as supporters union. I mean, that is the duty of the GFA to do.
Yes.
GFA, Ghana Football Association. What I say? The Ministry of Youth and Sports, just some few technical people.
And so we say no. So we okay say under the pretense.
Yes.
Not just say nya dia na nkesa say wo no ekomo eye camera.
Because we do TS so kwa supporting the mind. Because ye belly a buying for such purposes.
Okay. Okay eye Ora Ahaji, former deputy sports minister. So the same thing was Canada Commonwealth game. He was later exonerated, and but do you remember the time I know compare a position? Or state as some na yejina so exonerated. He said they said me way na metimi mutamutoma mea metimi de mwako. Don't you think it's the same thing like it's been repeated? And was he supposed to be exonerated in the first place? Because he did it.
A lot of people spoke against it.
Meaning that he did it. So why was he exonerated?
That's what I'm saying, that a lot of people spoke against it. Political platform so. If we probably sometimes.
If we be there.
Probably.
And what you saying?
And no, I say and moment in the Huaba. And the can be near money so that's the be a bit nipa support. I spoke to Pius about it. So Charlie, sometimes we your polls. Okay? Also call elections, I will be a serious politician. We your polls. Polls, you know. I'm ranting about a woman. Dear Nombeka. Some of them are able to tell you, say, oh, woman, me too kind, dear. You better abandon the amount. And I say, maybe an upper paper catch or say, maybe person too kind. And if you find that trail now, a genuine politician will not follow that. Because when you say into me, but there'll be so vote, you know.
So are you saying he wasn't genuine? But
that's what I'm saying that. Suppose the catch or say you say, and I can say. Now, it doesn't mean that's happened.
But Okudzeto clearly said, I have done this before.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, not yet.
And I want us to emphasize on the fact that why was he even exonerated in the first place?
But you see, there are facts that will have to be presented to the committee that was set by the president at the time to have exonerated the person. Those facts maybe did not include factor a bit in the political platform there.
Until now, do you condemn the act of SAR 500 and go for a Doma VFSR?
That's why I'm condemning it today.
Did you condemn the act of Ahaji?
Of course, that time I condemn it, but of course, you're exonerating in the it means it didn't happen.
Okay.
And of some 50 million Ghana cedis with two sureties. Just got off the phone with one of his counsels, Nsem-Pii Kubi, who confirms to me that indeed he's been granted bail and that they are working around the clock as we speak to meet the bail conditions so that they can get him home. And so that is the latest we are picking, which confirms that indeed he's currently in the Ioko premises as the interrogations for today might have come to a conclusion for his bail. Earlier, we had Godfrey Debwadami, the former Attorney General, also coming around, and he went in there to spend some few minutes, about some 10-15 minutes in there, and then came back and drove away. Then we got a confirmation some 10 minutes ago that Chairman Wontumi has finally been granted bail to the tune of some 50 million Ghana cedis, and that the lawyers are currently working around the clock to meet those bail conditions so that he can leave the Ioko premises back home. And so we are still here waiting for he himself as well as his lawyers to give us an official word if they are able to meet that bail condition and leading to his release. But I can also confirm to you that a number of the party supporters have left the place. Just about 15-20 of them are still hanging around to see to the final release of Chairman Wontumi this evening before they retire to their bed. And so that's the latest. We can confirm now that he's been granted bail 50 million Ghana cedis and with two sureties, and the lawyers are working around the clock to meet that for his official release from the Ioko premises. Pius.
The indication that they will be able to meet the bail's conditions by close of work today.
Well, when I spoke to Nsem-Pii Kubi, his exact words were that he has been granted bail and they are working hard to meet the bail conditions in order to get him out of here, quote unquote. That's what he tells me. And so as far as the lawyers are concerned, they are resolved to meet those bail conditions. It is still unclear whether any of those sureties will need to be verified. If the sureties, the two sureties need to be verified, that is where the difficulty will be, because whatever surety they provide need to be verified by the Ioko officials before it is admitted for his bail to go through. And so that we cannot confirm. But as far as the lawyers are concerned, they are resolved to meet those conditions, the 50 million cedis as well as the sureties, so that he can be released. And so if that will be possible, it should happen within the next few minutes to an hour or two, so that he can leave the EOCO premises.
And again, James, earlier, following that arrest, we were learning that, he's been admitted at the hospital, and now we want to know his health status. How is he?
At about, on our bulletins, the 6 p.m. bulletin on Radio Newsnight, the the youth organizer of the party confirmed to us that he is in good shape. In fact, in the afternoon, we also had that confirmation that he is in good shape. We learned was at the 37 Military Hospital, where he had attention. Doctors attended to him. Where he was, in fact, it was when we got here at 7 p.m. at more than an hour ago that we had a confirmation that he had been released from the hospital and so been brought back to the EOCO premises for the interrogation to continue. And so we want to believe that he's in good shape now, for which reason doctors have cleared him for the interrogation to continue, leading to the bail condition.